a super trending piece of content, video podcasts, and you can now add them to your website. Here you can see I have 6 video podcasts. If I scroll down, there's more. I'm going to show you those in a moment, but let me show you how easily you can spice up or super engage any web page on your website. So here we've got a super boring web page called the sample page, which comes with WordPress. Let's spice this up. So from my podcast here, why not Joe Rogan and Elon Musk? I'm going to expand this. We'll copy our shortcode, go into the edit view, paste that in, update changes. I'm going to refresh the page.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
We now have a video podcast on our website, and here's all the episodes. You can jump through these different episodes.
Hello.
Now, we're obviously not limited to Joe Rogan. We can create video podcasts on any topic. If I go back to my video podcast here, you can see I've got here some marketing advice, some famous cooking advice. We've also got classic Top Gear, Top 10, Harrison Ford, TV, then obviously, more importantly, my own video podcasts where I train people how to use my tools. So you can actually create these podcasts on any topic, or you can grab existing podcasts like I've done with these ones from YouTube and slap them on your website and bring any piece of content to life. It's also a great way of keeping people on your website longer. So if we have a look in here, you can actually see that we have full control of this podcast player here. We can add more episodes, we can sort these, we can choose the theme to go with our website. One click, look at that, it looks amazing. And all of this is included with the video podcast player. So how much fun is it actually to create one of these? Because there's a lot of content here. You might have hours and hours of content in a single video podcast player with multiple episodes. How long does it take to create this? Well, it is super easy. If we go back to the dashboard here, we can open up YouTube here with one click. Now here from YouTube, you can simply drag in a video. Let's just pick one here and drop it, and it'll go ahead and create that podcast for you. Now the podcast is ready, and we can throw in more episodes. We can do sorting, we can customize, we can edit, we can do whatever we like. But that's how easy it is to create this video podcast. Just drag and drop. So what if we want to put an episode in here? Let me just move that to the side here. Now this is probably not the right video for this one, but just to show you, you can drag it and just place it into your podcast and it's going to be available. We can embed this podcast on our own website using the shortcode, but we're not limited to that. It gives us massive freedom. So if we expand the controls here, we have a JavaScript snippet, and we've also got a raw HTML that we can embed this video podcast player anywhere on the web. Anywhere I have access to HTML code or to the page content, I can use any one of these 3 options here to add this super awesome podcast player to my website. Now, if I grab this now, replace our previous podcast here with our new one, refreshing the page, and there's our new podcast. Now, what I want to show you here is, if I go and add an episode, I don't have to re-embed it. I can just drag and drop it. So here we go. Let's just drop in another episode. There we go. And you can drop them anywhere in the playlist. Back on the front end, refresh the page, and look, we now have 3 episodes in our video podcast. And from here, you can customize this text, you can customize the images, you can sort them as well. So if you want to change the order, you can do that. Now, you can create video podcast content on just about anything. So if I scroll down here, we've got classic Top Gear, and almost all videos on YouTube are embeddable, which means you can just drag and drop them here and you've got your content. I've got one of my product playlists there. You could do music playlists as well. We've got Airbnb, Michael Jordan, top 60 plays. We've got the classic Seinfeld, the best of George. That's going to be fun to watch. Pets and animals, science, technology, and any topic you can imagine. So no matter what your website is about, you can bring life to that website and take it to the next level. And also, if you're flipping websites, you can add massive value to a website by just dragging and dropping these video podcasts to your website and generating the sort of content that people love to consume and the sort of content that actually keeps people on your website for a long time. So right now, I'm putting this out as a special invitation offer to my existing customers and their friends. So if you look below this video, you're going to see my special invitation early bird, which I only do for a small window, limited time whenever there's a new exciting tool that comes out. So I'm rolling this out and I'm going to do the early bird invitation special for my own customers, and they can invite their friends as well. And so you can literally get access to this tool for pennies on the dollar. So if you look below this video, you will see an add to cart button there. If you go ahead and click that, that's going to lock in your special access offer. It'll take you through the checkout process. You'll come back to the other side. I'll be there and we'll get you up and running right away today so you can add unlimited number of video podcasts to your website starting right now. So hey, it is Matthew McDonald here. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I really hope you take advantage of this special early bird invitation that I'm extending out to you. It's a massive saving. Details below the video. I'm going to be waiting on the other side. I hope you don't miss out.